Kwa majina ni Joseph Otieno, CEO wa Internally Displaced Person Support Initiative. Tuko na members waadhiriwa 75,000. Tulipokuwa hapa kotini mwezi wa 6, koti iliamua tuwe na mazungumzo na serikali. Na tumefanya juu chini, tumeanza kuzungumza na serikali na tumeona serikali iko willing kutulipa. Ile shida tuko nayo hapa saa hii ni upinzani hapa Kenya. Wapinzani wenye wako hapa Kenya wanapinga kila kitu yenye rais anafanya. Hata kama anafanya mambo mazuri wanapinga. Sisi tunasema rais anafanya kazi mzuri na tutampatia kura, na tunasema 10 bila. Tunasema 10 bila. 10 bila. Rais aendelee asiendelee? Rais aendelee asiendelee? Aendelee kutufanyia kazi mzuri. Na sisi tunasema, sisi kama viongozi hapa wa IDP kutoka kila kipembe ya Kenya, tunasema kama walimu waliitwa State House, kwa nini sisi tusiitwe State House? Hata sisi tunataka kwenda kuona State House hapo, tukae na president hapa na hapa, tumwambie mambo yetu.
Majina yangu ni Pastor John Maina. Tunaona serikali yetu ambaye ina huruma sana ya mheshimiwa wetu President Ruto. Tunataka iendelee, maana huwezi kuzaa mtoto leo na akuwe mkubwa kesho. Yeye anaendelea kutekeleza nchi na tunaona vitendo yake ya maana anatengeneza. Wale wageni wapinzani wawache afanye kazi, wamalize siku zake miaka 10 bila kupingwa na mtu yeyote. Kwa maana sisi tumeona mpinzani inataka tu kuangusha watu ya Kenya wakae na shida, na tunajua rais wetu anaona maono, alisema atatekelezea watu njia, na sasa hivi watu wanameona mambo ya masomo, wanaona mambo ya agriculture, wameona mambo ya mifugo, mambo haya yote yanafanya mabarabara inaendelea.
Majina yangu ni John Mwaneki, mimi ndio secretary wa Internally Displaced Person Support Initiative. Ile muhimu kwa hiyo miaka 3 tumeangalia na tukaona president akifanya kazi, na pia tukawa na kumbukumbu tangu 2007 vile kulikuwa, na tumekuwa katika harakati pia za kuleta amani katika nchi hii. Tumefanya amani caravans, tumefanya peace missions, na sasa tukiangalia upinzani ambao uko saa hii, tunaona unaturudisha nyuma. Wanatupeleka maneno ya divisions, maneno ya kuvuruga amani yetu, na president analeta broad based kusema watu wote washikane ili tukue na amani. Sisi tuko mahali pa amani kwa sababu hatuwezi rudi mahali tulikuwa. Ukiumwa na nyoka uone kamba, unaona ni kama ile kamba ni nyoka. Kwa hivyo ile maneno opposition watuletea tumekataa. Na tumesema president tumemwangalia 3 years. Ile mambo transformations zenye analeta, na tunaona kila kitu akileta mtu anaenda kotini kusimamisha. Na kwa hiyo sisi tumeamua the remaining 2 years tuna support president His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, kwa sababu tumeona maoni yake ni visionary ambayo inasaidia from bottom up, na sisi juu tuko bottom na tunaona mwelekeo wenye iko. Food security is being addressed. Barabara za Mau nimepitia huko pia, hata Mount Kenya unaona zinaendelea. Hata ile ya Kejabi mimi nikienda Mai Mahiu, pale Kejabi kuteremka Mai Mahiu inatengenezwa. So things are happening. Na tutaki watu wa kutuletea disruption in form of opposition.
Kwa majina ninaitwa Rose Chasira. Mimi ni National Vice Chair wa IDPs Kenya. Lakini sasa sisi tunataka uliza upinzani. Kura ilipigwa na president akachaguliwa wa Kenya. Sasa hii kila siku munaomba kura ya siku gani? Si mkae mpaka 2027 mkuje muombe kura alafu mchaguliwe kama mtachaguliwa. Lakini president wetu, hasla wetu, tunasema 10 bila break. Tunasema 10 bila break. 10 bila break. 10 bila break. 10 bila break. Vigelegele.
Kenya has shown courageous leadership in leading the multinational security support mission, and we are deeply grateful for its commitment and the sacrifices it has made, including, as you just mentioned, Mr. President, the lives of 3 of your people. Despite the contributions of Kenya and the countries that have joined the MSS, though, the mission currently lacks the mandate and the resources necessary to address the mounting scale of the challenge. That is why the United States and Panama have worked with Haiti to introduce a UN Security Council resolution to establish a larger gang suppression force with a broader mandate and a UN support office for Haiti, which would provide the necessary operational and logistical support for the force. This effort responds to the call from our partners in Kenya, as we have just heard, and has the full endorsement of Haiti. All 32 members of the Organization of American States have likewise signed on to a joint statement calling for the urgent passage of this resolution. It's not that often you get all 32 members of an international body to agree on something. Requested by Haiti, this new force would consist of more than 5,500 personnel, more than 5 times the size of the current MSS mission, and would operate under a mandate authorized by Chapter 7 of the UN Charter. This mandate would empower the force to proactively target gangs and restore security to Haiti while ensuring it has the appropriate tools to succeed. The mission's anticipated objectives include reducing territorial control by gangs, securing critical infrastructure, and conducting anti-gang operations. Unfortunately, the adoption of this resolution is not a done deal. Despite overwhelming support of the UN Security Council, there are still those who might try to prevent its adoption or slow our response in Haiti's hour of need. The time for action is now, and the United States asks all our partners to join us in pressing for this critical resolution before the MSS mission mandate expires on October 2nd. Our proposed resolution would address Haiti's immediate security challenges, but we must also not ignore the long-term recovery of Haiti. The era of impunity is over for individuals promoting violence and undermining the country's stability and governance. The United States has already taken decisive action to support restoring democratic governance, but we are not done. We welcome others to join these efforts. Today, I am announcing that the Department of State is taking additional actions to publicly designate 2 officials for their involvement in significant corruption during their time in public office. The actions of Arnel Belizaire, a former member of the Haitian Chamber of Deputies, and Antonio Cherami, a former Haitian senator. have both had a destabilizing effect on Haiti's democratic institutions and processes. Our designation renders Belisaire, Cher Ami, and their immediate family members ineligible for entry into the United States. The U.S. government will remain relentless in pursuing those supporting terrorist gangs through indictments, arrests, sanctions, armed seizures, and other immigration restrictions. The United States has long been a partner and a friend to Haiti. However, we cannot continue to bear the lion's share of the financial burden in addressing the hemisphere's security threat. That is why we call on all UN member states to support the creation of a GSF and UN support office and to provide the resources required to stabilize Haiti. This is not a crisis that can be ignored or deferred. It demands urgent, coordinated, and decisive action. The people of Haiti cannot wait.
The dislocation of people in Haiti is even more horrific than we realize, and the vulnerability of women and girls is acute. As President Ruto said, this is a matter of our humanity, and it is true that there are conflicts in other parts of the world, but we, I believe, are facing a level of Haiti fatigue that we have to break, and I hope that this meeting this morning will go a long way towards breaking that. But I do urge all members, and Chris in particular, OAS, we need more information for CARICOM, for other countries, if we are going to carry the ball that we need to carry at this point in time. Thank you.
And let me make this final appeal. As we consider the transition to a new mission, Kenya believes that it is the right thing to do for 3 reasons. Number one, we need a better mandate, a much more robust mandate, to be able to deal with the gangs and the situation on the ground, and therefore the transition to Chapter 7 is absolutely necessary. Number two, we need more numbers. We have been operating with minimal numbers, 700, 800, and even that 800 was not operating at maximum because of logistical challenges and transport and many other aspects. And therefore, the additional numbers are a very welcome development. And number three, I really want the Security Council to exercise its mind on the support that is going to be made to the successor mission. The biggest challenge and impediment to MSS was logistics, transport, support. If that remains unpredictable, I'm afraid the next mission may suffer the same as MSS. And therefore, it is very important that as we create that transition, we make sure that resourcing the new mission becomes at the heart of the transition. And finally, that Kenya is going to be available to support the mission in the transition process to make sure that the people in Haiti are looked after. And Kenya has set up a consulate in Haiti to continue to be in solidarity with the people of Haiti, and to thank you, Mr. President of the TPC, for your support and your leadership. And thank you, everybody, for coming for this meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you. When we first stepped in Haiti, the airport had been surrounded by gangs, and many people found it very unsafe to land in the airport. Today, the airport is operational. We have passenger, we have cargo flights landing in the airport. We have driven out the gangs from the airport, and the airport is much safer than what it was. The presidential palace was under siege. Today, the presidential council is a place where the management of the affairs of the people of Haiti is carried out from that premise. It is now secured by our forces. Thirdly, the police headquarters and the police training center had been overrun by gangs. Today, the police headquarters is safe. The police academy is working. In fact, they have just graduated 750 police officers from that training center, which was initially a home of gangs. The routes, as you have seen in the pictures here, to most of the townships were blocked by gangs. And they had toll stations to charge people for access. Today, those routes have been opened, and there is continuous improvement on the security along those routes to townships. The port was also, had been captured by gangs. As you have seen in the pictures, today the port is operational. There is cargo in and out, and we have our security personnel stationed at the port. And as you have heard, most schools were closed, and hospitals as well. Today, the story is different. Just a few weeks ago, there were graduations in many schools. There was a lot of celebration in those many schools. And the hospitals too, some of them, we've brought the hospitals back to life. I must commend the Haitian government for the cooperation they have given to the MSS, without which it would have been a lot more difficult to achieve what has been achieved. I must also single out the Haitian police leadership. They have been immensely useful, and they have worked in collaboration with MSS in the efforts that we have undertaken. I must, however, say that we have been operating at a 40% capacity. Initially, it was expected that 2,500 security personnel would be made available. Unfortunately, they were not made available. It was also expected that there would have been force multipliers, that we would have armored personnel carriers, we would have enough logistical support to be able to make this mission successful. I must commend the United States. They did make available logistics, vehicles, but unfortunately, most of the vehicles were second-hand vehicles, and therefore they broke down a lot many times. And in fact, it put our personnel in great danger when they broke down in very dangerous places. But at least they stepped up. We didn't, however, get any useful support from any other quarter. I must be as candid as I can on this matter, because I believe that the situation in Haiti can be solved. It is not mission impossible. I believe that the international community must do for the people of Haiti what is right. The people of Haiti, the women, the children who go to school there, I think deserve the support of the international community. what is going on in Haiti is unacceptable. It is indefensible. It is simply wrong. That we cannot marshal the support that is necessary for us to stabilize Haiti, to drive out the gangs. The gangs, in my very honest opinion, are cowards with very minimal intervention. They have literally gone into hiding, occasionally showing up. It's a guerrilla warfare of some sort. And therefore, I thought I would use this meeting to bring to the attention of the international community that the situation in Haiti can and must be solved. I am happy that we are now having a conversation about the successor mission to MSS, but I thought I would bring to this gathering some insights on how success would look like. Because if we don't correct the mistakes of the past, we will most unlikely succeed. If we are sending an additional security team to Haiti, the mandate must be clear. Number one, we must be very clear on the mandate of what it is supposed to achieve. Number two, we must have a predictable resource package. It cannot be what Kenya has gone through, a game of guesswork. You know, voluntary, depending on people's goodwill, depending on when they have time and when they can get some attention. It must be predictable. And that is if we are serious about solving the matter of Haiti. And I don't understand why we cannot be serious. The people of Haiti may be people of African descent, but for heaven's sake, they are members of the human race, like us. And they deserve as much, not less. And number three, it is my very considered view that we must have the necessary logistical support to be able to make that mission succeed. I will give you a case in point. You know, we wanted to set up 12 forward operating bases where territory that has been claimed or reclaimed from gangs, we would then station security people to make sure that it doesn't revert back to gangs. But that was not possible because of the logistical support architecture that did not allow mechanics to leave Port-au-Prince, that did not allow food and other logistical support to leave Port-au-Prince. I seriously think that we have an opportunity, a historic opportunity, to solve the Haiti equation. And I speak from a position of knowledge and experience, having been in the theater in Haiti for the last year and a bit, 15 months. When we deployed our officers, we are clear in our minds that while the MSS was a critical and innovative intervention, it was not the ultimate solution. We knew that Haiti's stability could only be accomplished through a multi-pronged approach that addressed the root causes of the challenges. In this regard, the MSS has from the outset coordinated and closely worked with the United Nations Integrated Office in Haiti, the United Nations country team, and the Haitian government. When the first contingent arrived in Port-au-Prince, few could have imagined that a Boeing 787 would one day land at the local airport without the risk of being brought down. I want to commend all the countries and friends who have stepped up to make us achieve what we have achieved in Haiti. And I am looking forward to Kenya participating in the transition. Once we agree on the next mission, the one thing that Kenya will not do is to walk away from Haiti in haste. That we will not do. Because all said and done, we believe that they are members of humanity, and we owe them a clear transition, because whatever has been achieved, if we don't provide a proper transition, we are unlikely to lose everything that we have achieved. And therefore, the mandate of the MSS is coming up in the next 11 days, and therefore we don't have much of time. I want to persuade all members of the international community, persuade the P5 to take the matters of Haiti as seriously as it deserves, and hopefully provide a transition that is going to ensure that we don't let the people of Haiti down.